Right, so the very last thing to do on this whole grill contraption that's been taking way too much time is, so we call them the grill inserts that needs to go there. So I'm going to get into that now. I've got 15 made and now I've run out of material. So I don't know, I need only a couple more. I will wait until I go shopping again. I still have to weld and grind all these joints. So I suppose I might as well get busy with that. So while I was busy welding these things together, doing it over and over again, repetitive work, I was thinking of those poor oaks in China land. You know, slave labor. They just do the same thing over and over again every single day of their lives. So I got nothing to complain about. I'm happy that's done. So I was gonna just weld all these pieces in place, but then when I used my brains a little bit and started thinking about it, I realized it's not going to work very well, because all this welding on the one side of this bar is actually going to cause it to warp like that, and I don't want that. So I need to come up with another plan. Okay, I'm just trying to show you what I mean. I've got a straight edge clamped on here, so it's parallel here, but because the welding of this piece here, can you see how it's pulled this bar? There's a gap there, so this line is not straight anymore. So if I weld these bars on, lots and lots of them, I'm going to cause this thing to curve like that, so we can't have that. So here's the plan. I've got this piece of flat bar bolted on here, same on the bottom. Now I'm going to put these guys like that at the appropriate spacing. Then I can weld them to the flat bar, top and bottom, and then the whole thing is removable. Something like that. I think my plan's gonna work. Highly scientific engineering calculations. So to get my spacing all equal, I've made up these little wooden blocks. It's all a nice tight fit. So now I know I've got equal spacing in between each bar, and it's holding it all nice and securely as well. Okay, I've got it standing upright now. Now I can just check each one, tap it a little bit, fine tune it, and then I can begin to just tack them lightly in place. Okay, lekker, and I can knock out all my spacers. There we go. Now I just gotta weld it up fully. I'm just going to give it a few more tacks before I take it off. And maybe an earth clamp will help. I've done some welding here, but now I'm thinking it's better to first do this one as well. It's just a question of heat this side, that side, you know, it keeps things straight. That's what we used to do when we were building steel boats. What you do on the one side, you do on the other side. So I'm not going to weld here more. I'm going to first assemble this one and weld this one a little bit. I don't know, it's really tough to predict what the heat shrinkage is going to do. So I'm just going to weld it really slow, and I will do some welding with it in place and maybe some welding when I've taken it out. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I've got both of them tacked together again, both sides. I've decided I'm going to take them off now and finish weld them on the table. Go. Okay, so for what it's worth, I've clamped it to my steel table just to assist with heat dissipation, to try and keep everything in control. In case you're wondering about my stop-start technique of welding there, it sort of simulates TIG welding, as you can see here. You still get a bit of weld spatter, but otherwise it works pretty good. I've got the amps cranked up quite high, so you get immediate penetration as well. Right, so I've got these contraptions finally welded together and grinded. Yeah, I tell you, it's been a mission. Let's see if it fits. So far so good. There you go, it fits. Hallelujah. That was the last time, no, the second last time I fitted this thing. The last time will be during final assembly. Whoopee! Okay, so let me say right off the bat, I'm sure this is not everybody's cup of tea, but it's not meant to be tea for everybody. I think it does look quite aggressive because of the sharp corners here. When I started this thing, I was contemplating making it more curved, and then I thought of all the work involved in doing that. And I thought to myself, what the hell, that is just too much, it's not worth it. So that's what I have. I still think it's quite interesting. Definitely there's something different. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Jeep Wagoneer or something like this with this aggressive business. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy. The amount of time that it took me to build this thing was insane. I don't keep track of my hours. I learned long ago that when you do this kind of custom stuff, it's not worth it. But I'm sure that if you were to count it at, say, lawyer rates, the time it took to make this thing, it probably means it's worth a lot more than the whole truck. There's a view more from the side, just to get that perspective. That's what it looks like from dead ahead. And a more close-up view of the lights and the indicators. I think before I do any more work, maybe I should just clean up the war zone a little bit. Much better. So there we have it. You can let me know what you think in the comments. If you don't like it, let me know. I don't mind. Each to his own. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.